Becca. Hi, Becca. Your hair looks cute.
Oh, thank you very much. Lower humidity,
Is that what it
It
is?
helps out, we're all having good hair days.
Well, speak for yourself.
Yeah.
Look at
you
What
got
is
a
that?
fine
You've
hair.
got like a French
I got
twist
a hair.
going on.
Yes, the French
Yes.
twist.
I like
my
it.
gosh, thank you.
Well, today is feeling a little bit more like March. We're actually 30 degrees cooler right now than this time yesterday. So yesterday was cold front day. We've got some breezy winds coming in from the north. That's what brought us the colder air. Yesterday we were in the 80s. Today we're going to have a high temperature, likely in the lower 60s. But most of us will spend the afternoon in the 50s. So it's just the temperature roller coaster that March brings. And we've got another roller coaster as we go later in on the work week. So you can see that 24-hour temperature change. That truly tells the weather story for today. We do have a mix of sunshine and clouds out there. Some high clouds are streaming in as well, but 40s and 50s. 50 here in Charlotte, 47 over towards Hickory, and 54 over towards our South Carolina counties. You can see the cloud cover out there, but still lots of sunshine, and temperatures are going to be a little bit cooler than average for today. One of the only cooler days out of the work week ahead, so certainly get out and enjoy it. Just a light jacket will be needed as you head out the door. So you can see on Doppler radar, we are completely dry, but we do have some cloud cover that is starting to move out, at least out of the mountains. We'll continue to push over towards our south and eastern counties, but this is what's making for what's called a filtered sunshine with those high clouds. So this will be clearing out as we go over the next couple of hours. More sunshine expected for the second half of your Tuesday. Now, what we are watching for as well as we continue to get dry air incoming from the north is an extreme fire danger, and outdoor burning is going to be strongly discouraged, especially in those counties that you see in red. That is that extreme fire danger risk today. Will likely continue into the next couple of days as well. You can see tomorrow that goes into the very high range as well. So it's just this time of year. We got lots of vegetation and dormant, so any fire that does spread can do so very quickly, especially with the winds. Not as breezy as what they were for yesterday, but still at times they will be gusting around 20 miles per hour. So again, outdoor burning, not recommended. Today we're headed upper 50s, close to 60 degrees, so below average for this time of year by around 7-8 degrees. Our normal high has now bumped up to 67. And again, we'll see a little bit more sunshine as we go later in on the afternoon. Now, despite the dry weather, I know I really need a car wash, but the pollen forecast as we go over the next couple of days, pretty significant, especially over 1/10 of an inch in some spots. So while yes, it is dry, you technically can go to the car wash, it will likely just be covered in pollen the next day. I've had a scenario where I literally went to the car wash and an hour or two later, I had pollen accumulation on my car, and that's just the worst. So don't spend your money on the car wash just yet because the pollen levels are going to be pretty high. And if you think this month is bad, well, April is when we typically peak for tree pollen. And it's not going anywhere just yet. So the month of May usually sees a little bit of a downhill trend, and that continues into summer. And then it's grass that typically takes over towards our summer months. And then for fall, it is usually weeds that typically have an allergen around the area as well. Rain chances not really looking too impressive. I think we'll have an isolated chance as we go into Friday afternoon and evening. This is going to be for a couple of showers and thunderstorms. Not everyone will be seeing them, but this does come alongside a front, and you'll notice drier and cooler conditions as we go into the next upcoming weekend. So temperature roller coaster today, one of the cooler days out of the next 7, and then we'll get into the upper 60s, close to 70 degrees for tomorrow. 80s by Thursday, and well into the 80s for Friday. But you'll notice that quite the temperature drop from Friday into Saturday. Again, that's when we have those rain chances incoming due to that cold front. So behind it, we're down into the 60s for both Saturday and Sunday. Now, Friday is significant because the warmest temperature we've had so far this year has been 87 degrees. We've actually hit that 3 times, 2 in February and 1 this month of March. So Friday forecasted high of 88 could be the warmest day out of the entire year. This weekend looking pretty nice, especially compared to last weekend where we had highs well into the 80s. It's going to be about 20 degrees cooler for this weekend. Lots of sunshine to go around, even a bit of a chilly start going into your Sunday, starting off in the upper 30s. One thing still, we don't have any freezing mornings as we go into the next 7 days. Still would hold off planting though until around April 10th. That is typically our average last frost date. The big story is these temperatures that are going to continue to go up and up. Big warming trend. So today, maybe the coolest day out of the next 7, but we'll be close to 90 degrees once again as we go into Friday, and then a nice cool down going into this weekend. So maybe not pool weather, Carlene, for Saturday and Sunday.
Not splish splash.
No.
What's
Pool-
up with that?
My pool's not open anyway.
Yeah.
We gotta wait
I'm
till
heading down to
Memorial Day
Charleston
weekend.
this weekend,
Oh,
which is usually
okay.
typically a couple degrees warmer at home
Yeah,
than it is
it is.
here.
Right.
Yeah.
But still, I was looking forward to I'm a warm girl.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jane
Same.
and I are warm girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
We
with
want 80 degrees.
80s.
I feel like this time of year is the best to go to Charleston because it's
It's
without
not going to
the
be
humidity.
blindingly hot and the humidity.
Okay.
Yeah, so
The
that'll be
humidity
nice.
is
True. So
huge,
there's that.
You know.
60 degrees.
I know. I'm like, who do we call?
Warm busters.
Warm
The
busters.
Lord? I
Cold.
don't know.
The Lord will be coming in about 2 weeks. We got Palm Sunday to get through
That's
first.
right, that's right.
Okay.
All right. This is not too bad. But yeah, speaking of the yellow, the pollen, and we were talking about car washes as well. Mine's gross.
Mine's-
but
Mine is
yeah.
too.
it's on top of the snow and ice collection, so
no.
that still had to be washed off. It's just going to collect
Yeah,
some.
I
some
really need a
layers.
car wash, but I'm like,
Mine could look
Right.
terrible,
It's
just
but I'm
not
just
worth
holding
it.
out.
Right.
Yeah.
I have to park outside.
Park outside,
Greg
right?
gets the garage, so like his car looks nice, mine looks crap.
Well, we
You know.
invested in the 1 month limitless car wash
yes.
membership.
Yeah.
But yeah, you probably have to go every day or every
to really keep up with it.
every hour or something. Just
Every
try.
hour
and the
on the
lines I've noticed are getting longer.
Oh,
my
gosh,
to
yeah.
wash your car. And I
everyone's
don't want to
like,
wait
I'm
30
tired of it.
minutes.
Yeah, for sure. We all are. All right. Let's all give Becca's car a hard time when we see it in the parking lot. We'll just write, wash me.
Hi, Becca.
There we go.
We see you. All right, Becca Birdsall. Thank you for that. Not